Hello everybody and welcome to a certain scientific anti-skill episode 5 live anime review. I'm just joking. It's a certain scientific accelerator. He showed up, he charged his battery. That was his what he did this episode. But you know, it was kind of weird. This is the first time we've seen him actually charge the battery, you know? Off like when he shows up in Index, he's actually like doing things, like he's like on the move all the time. Whereas here, he's not chilling, but he's just recharging. So, you know, I guess that was cool. But anyway, let's get on with the actual episode. Again, with this franchise, I hope you're ready for more characters and more organizations and stuff. Get your notepads ready. I love it, actually. I love that there's so many things to keep track of. It's sort of a guilty pleasure of mine, like having so much to keep track of, because then when everything comes together, it's massive. I've said that before. But anyway, let's get on with this episode. So we begin with Anti-Skill, the real one, moving in to fight Anti-Skill, the not real one, that being DA, obviously. They're having a little bit of a fight, there's gunfights and that was cool. Made me think, you know, would an Anti-Skill series work? And then I was like, no, not really. It wouldn't. I mean, they could make it work, but I don't know how interesting it would be, you know what I mean? Maybe if they did it like episode of the week, like Anti-Skill, like there's a different bad guy each week type thing. Maybe that would work. That doesn't exist, you know. But I'd give him more ideas. He doesn't have enough spin-offs. Yeah, while they're fighting them, Esther and Hasumi, that's the name of the corpse, by the way. Thank you to that man or woman, don't know your gender, person who commented and let me know. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. Hasumi and Esther are chasing the Misaka clone that the Matey Boy kidnapped. So there's that. Last Order brought Accelerator his coffee and Accelerator drops his battery. Last Order's like, I got it, puts it in the charger. So yeah, that's what he's doing. He's like, damn it. I kind of like this as well. He's like, I can't even really understand what she's saying without the battery. And I'm like, oh yeah, he did get shot in the head. Remember that. He's doing so like without the Misaka network. This is what he's like. He's like literally can't even comprehend speech. That's just to show how much he's reliant on it. So, you know. What's that thing where two things depend on each other to live? It's got a name, I can't remember what it is. Oh man. We'll move on, doesn't matter. DA are getting pushed back. The lollipop guy, I think, I'm gonna check my notes. Yeah, is like, give me the sister and I can use it to give you that weapon. And they're like, okay, let's do that. Then he's like, I'm not gonna help them. Are you kidding? The mics go off, he's like, I'm not gonna help them, are you kidding me? Like, are you crazy? I don't need to help them. Goes back a bit into the pipes, and there's a girl there called Hirumi, he calls her. She's like hooked up to a machine, or maybe she is the machine. She's all hooked up. She looked kind of like a corpse, sort of like Hasumi, so I'm going to assume that she's been necromancered back to life as well. That's another thing I should probably mention. I have read the manga. I don't remember any of this. I don't remember nothing. Like, I'm legit, I was questioning this episode. I was like, is this the same as the manga? Because it's way better than what I remember. I don't remember the manga very well at all. I remember the manga being like, this is actually pretty good and stuff. So, very, very confusing scenes here. I guess it's doing better as an anime. So DA then retreat a bit, and then a spider shows up called the tarantula. Learn writing this. I don't know how to spell tarantula. Like Google was like, oh not Google, the document was like, you spelled it wrong. I was like, oh. You know, I thought I knew how to spell it. I've been spelling it wrong all these years. But yeah, Tarantula to fight Anti-Skill Anti-Skill don't do too well against it. While they're fighting it, Yomikawa sees the ones trying to escape with the package, which is the Misaka clone. And is like, does a little vault type thing over the wall to go after them. While that's going on, Anti-Skill guy's like, I need backup! That's what he sounded like. And then answer on the phone. Oh no, it's that mysterious group. Not group, can't say that. Terminology important. That team from last week. They're called Scavenger, you know. I'll just say it now, you know. But yeah. So they took out the Anti-Skill reinforcements. The spider kills a lot of Anti-Skill. It's really proper censored. The whole screen goes black. I'm like, lame. Don't censor things. Boo. Show us their heads being, not their heads, that's a bit harsh. Their arms being cut off at least. Come on, you cowards. But, no. Blu-ray release. Yeah, I guess we'll see it uncensored, you know, whatever. Then, while they're struggling, paper airplanes show up and attack the spider called the Spider Thing. It's Scavenger. They appear and they're like, haha, we'll defeat you, Spider Thing, because we're gonna just kill everyone. That's basically what Scavenger's at. We're gonna kill everyone. Scavenger then proceed to, or not even all of them, one of them proceeds to then just beat up the tarantula. Like, it's not even like to destroy it, they beat it up. They're like, it's a bully, it's mugging, you know. Yomikawa sees that it's a sister in the thing. I forget at this point if she knows about the sisters or if she thinks it's Misaka, Railgun Misaka, you know, Mikoto Misaka. I don't remember if she knows about this. Oh, she must do. Or does she? I don't remember, you know? I don't remember off the top of my head. But she saves her, but then drops her because she did a real good job saving her. But then Esther catches her, and then Hasami catches Esther, and, you know, okay, they got it, they got the hostage back, let's go. Scavenger are like, we want that, you know, we want that sister, so please drop her, and we won't have to fight you. Yomikawa shows up with her little shield to help Esther, and they're like, hey, I'm on your side. And it's like, okay, that's the team. One of them turns into a rabbit mech. That I actually do remember from the manga. I remember the rabbit mech. So, there's one thing I remember from the manga in this episode, which is good. Then Accelerator is charged, he's up and about, leaves the building, tricks Last Order, tells her he's going to the store. He's not going to the store. He does a jump. He Naruto runs at one point. So, I guess next episode we're going to have Scavenger against Hasami, Esther, and Yomikawa. And then I assume Accelerator will show up and be like, I'll flipping kill you. I'll end your whole career. Do you know who I am? That's basically where we're going to... Side note about Scavenger, and this is a Railgun manga spoiler, so, like, cover your ears. I'll snap my finger like that when, you know, it's come back. So, okay, we're good. Didn't remember they show up in the Railgun manga later on. So, forgot they were a thing. So I guess, are they the first things to appear in both mangas and then not, you know, Railgun and Accelerator and then not in Index? I don't think they show up in Index at any point. But yeah, interesting. There we go. It was very bad snapping. I think there was one snap in there that was actually worked. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed this episode. I must really not be remembering the manga that well because I'm enjoying myself far more than when I read the manga. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you to everybody who commented, giving me answers to stuff that I was asking. I don't have all your names or anything off the top of my head, or, you know, I had to have to search for them, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe and stuff if you enjoyed. There's other reviews on the channel. I highly encourage you to check them out. There's a lot of stuff, man, a lot of anime. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you next week, and bye guys.